I 41F, married to Mark 48. I am grappling with a difficult decision, refusing to let my ailing father move in. Not because of him, but because of his wife. My stepmother, Trisha 66. Mark and I are financially stable and have 3 children 16 meters. My dad has received a difficult prognosis, likely years, not months, and he and Trisha are considering selling their house and moving in with either my brother, Gavin 39 meters, or me. Gavin has already refused, leaving me as the likely choice, a prospect my father seems to take for granted. My reluctance is rooted in a lifetime of feelings unwanted by Trisha. My parents divorced when I was young, and my dad moved across the state, leaving my brother and me to visit every other weekend. When I was 10, Dad married Trisha. Initially, we were excited, but that quickly faded. We weren't invited to their child-free wedding, though her aggressive dog was and was featured on their holiday cards. And her demeanor towards us was always standoffish and awkward. The dogs dictated our time at their house, often forcing us to our rooms by 8:30 p.m. on weekends so it could roam freely. My dad, despite being broke and unable to take us on trips, would travel to places like Paris and Hawaii with Trisha, reinforcing the feeling that we were not a priority. As an adult, I discovered facts that further solidified my resentment toward Trisha and complicated my views of my father. My aunt revealed that Trisha was the breadwinner and wanted my dad to be a homemaker, leading him to work less and consequently pay very little child support despite my mom having majority custody. Trisha herself revealed, a few years ago after some wine, that she didn't like kids and was glad we were only there 4 days a month. She laughingly recounted telling my dad that she would have made him find a separate house if he had entertained Gavin's plea to live with him full-time during high school, adding that she worried he'd never move out. This disregard for my brother's well-being still stings. Now, my father is ill and Trisha's health isn't great either. Though not terminal, they are dropping strong hints about moving into our home and have even chosen a room, the prime basement suite I've already promised to my eldest son for making varsity. The only other available room upstairs would be impractical for them, and I'm unwilling to break my promise to my son or install an elevator. While Mark supports my decision either way, we welcomed his mother into our home before she passed, and I wouldn't hesitate to do the same for my own mother or even just my father. The thought of housing Trisha after her lifetime of being unwelcoming and hostile to her stepchildren is unbearable. They have the means to afford assisted living but dismiss the idea. I felt intense guilt for wanting to refuse my father, but I cannot reconcile the thought of inviting the woman who made me feel unwanted into my own family's sanctuary.